really think about it, it's so hard to mean what you say and really say what you mean. Because most of the time, the things that we say, we don't even really mean. Or we mean something else than what we really saying. We're not really saying what we mean, and then we wonder why the response we get back is also just as confusing. What is the intent and the emotion you are putting behind it? Because really, that's even more important than the words that you're actually using to express yourself. It's the intent, the feeling behind it. Have you ever had somebody say something to you and you're like, you don't mean it? Because we can literally feel the things that people say. And based on what my perception meaning is unique to us based on the space and positioning that we are looking at the word from, or where we are in our life. It all depends on the space and positioning of where I'm at. Because like the number 6, depending on my space and positioning, it could be a 9. Yeah, your perception. And that's why your perception is only your point of view, the space and positioning that you currently hold at this time. So when I say something to you, my words, as far as you understanding what I'm saying, is going to be based upon what you agree these words mean. Like, we're not responding based on what's being said. We're responding based on what we think it means. We only communicate based on the feelings. Like, yeah, I know you said that, but it felt like this, so I thought you meant that. Language is very limited. So, that's why they always say, like, actions speak louder than words, because sometimes you can only express to a certain degree what you really mean with words. And so you need those actions to back it up to give more of an understanding to what you mean. But even then, as far as that person really understanding what you mean, is going to depend on if they agree. It depends on their angle, positioning, and the meanings they've agreed to about the language that you're using. Because if you guys have 2 different agreements or 2 different perceptions of what a word means or what a saying means, then you both are going to be speaking different languages, even though you're saying the same thing. I say I love you, and it means this to me, but to you, it means I want to be in a relationship with you, or I'm committed to you. I feel like one of the most confusing things people do is confuse I love you with I want to be in a relationship with you. Love does not coincide with commitment. They are 3 different things. You have friendship, relationship, and then you have love. Love does not coincide with commitment. Just because somebody loves you does not mean whatever story that you have put behind it. That is your perception based on the agreements you have made about the word I love you and what it means. And some people literally think love coincides with commitment so much that they will really stop loving someone if they don't get the other side of the commitment. Because in their language, love means commitment. By these lies as if they are the law to your life. The lies that you've been operating from, the ones that tell you that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you don't have what it takes, you must wait in order to do something that you want to do. These are all lies that you've been operating as if they are the law, and they aren't. You make your own laws to live by. Language is limited. It's hard to mean what you say and say what you really mean. It takes practice. Everything takes practice. You've been in a state of practice with whatever you've been doing. Every time you wake up and choose to do it again. You're in a state of practice. Sometimes you may say something and mean something else. A lot of times you say things and mean something else. A lot of times we just say things, not even thinking about what it means when we say it or the energy we put in behind it. But really, it's not even about what we actually saying. It's really more about the emotion behind what it is we're saying that really is how we communicate with each other. Because language is limited. Plus, who says that we agree that this word means the same thing? Based on my space and positioning, I may feel like what you're saying means this. And based on your space and positioning, you may feel like what I'm saying means that. So this week I've been just practicing just being more impeccable with my word. I want to be impeccable with what I say. I want to take my time to make sure that I'm saying exactly what I mean to say, and I'm only saying things that I actually mean. That might mean I might have to get a little quieter. Because I like to talk a lot, you know, but I don't need to say things that I don't mean, because I'm throwing that energy out there. Because with every word, with every intent that we throw out, whatever we create with our word creates an energy. And I only want to throw out energies that are aligned with what it is I'm trying to bring into my life. So this week, I just want to really practice, and I hope you guys will practice with me, being impeccable with my word. I want to say what I mean and mean what I say. And I also want to be clear when communicating with other people about what I'm saying and what it means based on my space and position. So understand that sometimes it's not that people don't. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you get louder. You can get louder. You can double explain yourself. You can try to explain yourself in different ways. But they're not going to understand you if you're not speaking the same language. Based on their positioning, the space and positioning in this world at this time, or where they are in their life. You guys may not fully agree, because it's really hard to mean what you say and say what you mean, you know? Because what I think this word mean, you may not think it mean that. Boom! Creates the first misunderstanding in the communication. If I'm giving out conflicting messages to the world about who I am, what I want, guess what I'm gonna get back? Conflicting answers. Okay? So you're not cheating anyone else by not having integrity with what you say, but yourself. You're mostly cheating yourself by not having integrity with your words, because the more unclear you are about the intent the emotional intent that you're throwing out there with each word that you choose to speak out of your mouth, the more in return you will receive just as confusing answers to the questions that you may have thrown out there. It's the intent, the emotional intent that you put in behind whatever you're saying. When you're talking to yourself and when you're talking to other people, be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. Meaning, speak with integrity, speak with truth. Remove every lie that you've been operating from as if it's a law, and stand in the truth. Be impeccable with your word. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Check in with yourself and make sure that what is coming out of your mouth is really associated with what you want to really say. Okay? I love you guys, and I want you to find freedom by understanding that it all starts with a thought. Everything starts with a thought. So be impeccable with the thoughts you choose to entertain. And remember that with each thought you create, even if you think it's already created, with the shifting of your thoughts, you have the power to recreate anything, any circumstances, any situation, any intent you may have thrown out there. You can always shift it.